Well, how about this? A Midland organization is attempting to make a difference one body slam at a time. Sound intriguing? Well, in this News West 9 special report, John Garcia tells you the story of old school wrestling.
It sits inconspicuously in Odessa, barely attracting a second glance. Inside is the training facility of old school wrestling.
When I started this, or I had the vision, it was goal-oriented to where we always give back to the community, but at the same time we wanted to be an organization that brought superstars of the past in, that the fans could also see them live or have the younger talent wrestle those individuals. When I broke into this business in '97, I was fortunate enough to break in with some of my childhood heroes. And that's opened up doors through the years, through the people I've met, or the connections I've made through the years. I can pick up the phone and call anyone. Never in a million years would I have thought that I would have brought in Bret the Hitman Hart, one of my childhood idols. But I was able to have him on one of my shows.
The facility trains potential superstars of all ages, such as 17-year-old Aaron Harms, known in the ring as Cash Commodity.
It's like I tell everybody, there's no feeling like standing behind that curtain, hearing your music pop, hearing the fans pop, and just your whole body heats up from the adrenaline, and there's no feeling like it ever.
Keeping the family tradition alive is Urban's own son, who performs in the ring as Chris Wolf. But if the organization has one shining star at the moment, it would have to be Justin Taylor, known in the ring as the Living Proof. But wrestling professionally almost took a back seat to something else.
I was in school, and at first my goals were to become a lawyer. However, coming out of school, I asked myself a simple question. Is this what you want to be doing? Is this your dream? Is this your passion? Is this what's going to make you happy?
While putting a legal career on the back burner, Justin has found a way to make an impact while putting a smile on both his face and the faces of his growing number of fans. And that passion eventually led to Justin capturing the highest honor in his organization, the OSW Championship.
He earned that belt. In wrestling, it's not always about who you can pin or who you can make tap out. It's what your peers think of you as well. Obviously, he makes an impression, or he makes an impact on everyone he meets.
As the current OSW champion, Justin has the enviable and difficult task of being the face of the organization. It's a responsibility he both respects and relishes in.
I'm at the top of the mountain, and then but on top of that, you feel that, but then right after that comes the feeling of, okay, now here comes the hard part. Now I've got to hold on to the belt. I've got to represent the company, and that's what I try to do.
And in an industry built upon respect, Justin has garnered his fair share of praise from both his peers and the West Texas community.
I think that nobody else could represent us better. He's a champ for a reason.
He just helps me push myself further and want to work and just try.
He's a great guy in the community. He's a leader in the community. He's a role model for the kids.
He's always pushing somebody to better themselves.
He's a big brother, and he takes care of us in the ring and out.
Taylor's resume is impressive, having performed against such superstars as Raven, Charlie Haas, and most recently Billy Gunn. But in the end, OSW is more than just a single star. It's a family of performers hoping to make an impact on the area. And so far, the mission is going as planned.
We want you to be able to come out and bring your 2-year-old kid, and for the charity, we've done charities for school, we're doing for the bullying and stuff, and it's just, a lot of people see that, and I think that is also what drives people to come watch us.
And the action in the ring?
Pure entertainment. You're going to hate some of the people, you're going to love some of the people, but at the end of the night, when you leave, something is going to draw you in, and you're going to just want to keep coming back.
I mean, you can bring your whole family or your parents or your grandparents out and let them cheer and boo whoever they choose for.
Their last show in January, performed to benefit the Hood Junior High Athletic Program, was a rousing success. In addition to local talent, Urban brought in WWE superstar Billy Gunn and TNA knockout Mickie James to perform.
And it was a huge success. Our kids are still talking about it, asking about next year, and we look forward to doing it again next year.
Building upon each successive show, OSW continues to grow and continues to strive to be something different and positive in West Texas.
Every show we do will have a fundraiser or charitable cause tied to it.
I want to see OSW become one of the trailblazers in the community, not just for the sport of professional wrestling, but for getting out there, being active, and just being a positive face, giving the community a positive outlook, and just being an alternative, something for these kids to do that's more positive.
Well, OSW's next show, Breaking the Silence, is set for March 23rd at the Horseshoe Arena. Proceeds from the tickets benefit the MISD Dropout and Recovery Program. For more information on the event, visit breakingthesilenceevent.net.